Around the corner, Ted Callaway was tending to business at his used car lot.
Well, Eddie, I was quite upset and excited, I guess, over the shooting of the president, and I was just standing on the front porch of our used car lot office, and I heard some shooting, what sounded to me like 5 shots coming from the back of our office in the direction of 10th Street over here. And as soon as I heard the shooting, well, I come running off the porch out here on the Patton Street, out here on the sidewalk, and I looked up the street toward, that's 10th Street right there, and I could see this man running across the sidewalk in the back of a taxi cab over to the other side of Patton Street right here.
Where was he holding this gun when you saw him?
I didn't notice the gun until he was on the other side of the street and running in this direction.
Well, now, when he came down here, and you say he stopped where, about over there in front of that house?
Yes, sir, about 40, 45 feet away. I could see clearly he had this pistol in what we used to, in the Marine Corps, call the raised pistol position. And he wasn't on a dead run, but a good fast trot. And I noticed that he was very pale. He was just deathly white. And I hollered at him. I said, "Man, what in the hell is going on?" And he almost stopped and said something to me which I could not understand, and faced in my direction, still with a pistol in this position, and then continued on down Jefferson in a good fast trot. I mean, not down Jefferson, down Patton.
What did you do, Mr. Callaway, after this man ran around the corner? Where did you go?
I ran down in the direction of the shooting, down toward Patton and 10th Street, and when I rounded the corner, I could see a squad car there. And by this time, there's 2 or 3 or 4 women had gathered around, and I saw Officer Tippit laying in the street. I could tell by looking at him that he was dead. He was laying on his pistol. He had drawn his pistol. His strap on his holster was unsnapped, and I imagine that he had drawn his pistol while he was falling because he was laying under his left side. So I took the pistol from under him and laid on top of the hood of the squad car. And then I ran to the squad car and called in on the radio and told them that an officer had been shot. And they said that someone else had already reported it, so for me to stay off the air. Yes, sir, I saw him that night in the police lineup. They asked me to come down to police headquarters, and I identified him in the lineup as the man that I had seen running with a pistol in his hand.
Did you have any trouble identifying him in the lineup?
None whatsoever.
Did he look as pale that night as he had that afternoon
No,
out
sir.
here?
No, sir. No, he didn't. But he was the type of an individual that once you see him, you'd never forget him.
Why do you say that?
There was just something outstanding about him, I guess, under the circumstances. I paid especially close attention to him, especially him with that gun in his hand, you know. But I had no trouble at all in picking him out of the lineup.